Welcome to Asbury Memorial, and thank you for being here this morning. We're so delighted that you got up and decided this is where you'd like to spend your Sunday in this fellowship. And if you're visiting with us, an extra special welcome to you. Located in the center aisle in the church, well, it starts the same way as chair. In the chair in front of you, you'll find a red pad. If you would please sign your name, register your attendance, pass that down the aisle. When it gets to the end, pass it back. Notice the names of the people who are with you and have a little conversation with them as you leave the sanctuary at the end of the service. And if you are not getting emails or you would like a call or something, you can write that information in that pad also. And if you plan to attend Asbury on somewhat of a regular basis, we'd love to have you have a name tag. Helps us learn names, helps you learn names. You do not have to be a member of the church to do that. We would like everybody who's here to have that, and there's a little tiny whiteboard next to the big magnetic board out in the narthex where you can very legibly print your name and we will get you one. Next Saturday morning, if you're looking for something to do, Linda Coombs is organizing a costume and prop room cleanup organization party. Linda's involved, it'll be a party. So if you would like to be involved with that, you can check in with her if you have questions. Linda, raise your hand and give a little wave. Linda, thank you, perfect. So, that'll be fun, promise, sort of. And there will be an email reminder coming out about that. Also, if you would, we would like to invite you to come to the coffee hour after for light refreshments and most importantly, fellowship. It will not be like last week with extravagant cakes, but if you hang on till next Sunday is the women's dessert contest, and you can let Ray know if you want to participate in that. So next Sunday will be a little more extravagant, but this Sunday will still be wonderful. If you'd like to learn more about our programs or figure out ways you can get connected with others, we have a connection corner in the far back of the social hall, and just stop by there and somebody would be happy to help you out. And at this point, Susan Bolinger has a bit of an announcement.
Good morning. Is there anyone here who's been a fan of Amish barn raisings by chance? Woohoo! I've been fascinated by them since I was a kid. And the reason is because a whole community comes together using whatever talents they have, whether it's hauling lumber, pounding a hammer, measuring, bringing food, etc. And a home or a barn is built. Well, Asbury is a big part of Habitat for Humanity. We have several people in this congregation who are integrally involved. Kevin Ambry, our resident Aussie, is the construction manager. He is going to be leading us. We're the kickoff church. On August 3rd, we're going to be framing a Habitat Faith Build house. Handy Hands, which is a subcommittee of the mission committee, is going to be doing the balance of the work that day, but we have, lucky you, 3 to 4 more openings of skilled or unskilled people that we can use on site. Raise your hand if you've ever been part of a Habitat build. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, my heart just leaps. There is nothing like it. How often do you get to volunteer where you see something so tangibly rise up and provide shelter for a family? I'm literally shaking thinking at the thought of how exciting this is going to be. So August 3rd, approximately 8 to 2. If you're interested and you're not already signed up, Handy Hands, you're signed up. Come back to the Connection Corner, give me your name and email. We'll have other opportunities. We're also scheduled to build on the first Saturday in November. We'll have other opportunities as a church to come together. There's so much fellowship involved in this project. Churches will be bringing lunches for other churches who are working that day, so we'll have lots of opportunities. But if you haven't done it, if you've never heard of Amish barn raising, see me. If you would like to come and talk to me and sign up, we'd love to see you. August 3rd. Otherwise, we'll see you on another day, and there is nothing like it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Susan. There are just so many wonderful ways you can get involved through Asbury to serve. And a few weeks ago, you heard Billy talk about a new ministry that we're starting called Learning Through Our Sages. Our sages being those who are 80 and above. And we will be, within the next week or two, if you fall in that category, kind of looking at people who have summer birthdays first. Somebody will be contacting you to interview you and gather your wisdom for us to be able to share with each other. So please look forward to that. Also, as you probably know, our 10 o'clock hour programs for children and adults are taking a summer break, but that doesn't mean there's nothing else to get involved with. As I've already mentioned, the women's dessert contest next week. By the way, the prizes will be taste, originality, and presentation. We also are continuing our discussion group opportunities about the denominational issues. There are 4 more of those coming. The first one was last Tuesday. It was very well attended, quite a wonderful meeting. The next opportunity will be a week from tomorrow, Monday the 29th at 1 p.m. You don't have to sign up, just show up. If you're looking for a church home, we would really love to have you be part of this family. And we have new member classes 3 times a year, and the next one will be in October. Very easy to sign up for that. Just contact Candace Jenkins. You may have also noticed, I suspect, that our senior minister, Billy Hester, is on summer break, and preaching for us today will be the Reverend Nathan Godley. And we are delighted that you are here with us. Thank you for being here. Reverend Godley was born in Savannah and was an active member and leader at Asbury Memorial United Methodist after he graduated from Armstrong University, State University. I have to keep up with the name changes. He attended Candler School of Theology at Emory in Atlanta. He has served a number of churches in the South Georgia United Methodist Conference, including Epworth United and White Bluff United, both here in Savannah. After retiring, he and his wife, Patty, bought the 1790 Inn and Restaurant, which is downtown. Wonderful place. And their son, Patrick, is running that now. We also have assisted listening devices. That's hard to say. For anybody who would like to use one during the service, they're back in the narthex, and an usher would be more than happy to help you with that. Also at this time, other listening devices that make noises, cell phones, please check them, double check them, make sure they're off so that we can have an uninterrupted worship service. I love seeing people digging in their pockets to double check.